Hey everyone, so I'm trying this video thing and I'm about to go to ballet class, which is exciting. But so what I really wanted to just kind of get on camera, I don't even know if I'm going to post this, is my thoughts about the whole Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez scandal, the dancing scandal. And I just wanted to remind everybody that dancing is radical, dancing is political, and if you are watching this and you're a belly dancer, belly dancing is absolutely political. And I think that it's time for us to embrace that and at least do some inquiry into kind of what we're dancing for and looking at the history of how women dancing have, like, we've always been a threat to men in power. Women using their bodies for joy, for entertainment, to make money. Women using their bodies in a way that other people, particularly men, cannot control. And the fact that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a woman of color and that she's young is even more threatening to the white GOP establishment. And for me as a dancer and as someone with a dance studies background, I find this amazing. I feel like, yeah, we can talk about, oh, it's just a dancing video. No, this is a big deal for someone like me who is always trying to advocate for the power of dance, for the importance of dance, for the the revolutionary power of dance to transform lives and bodies and emotions, whether or not you're the dancer or the the viewer. Dance is transformative, and that's what all of these critics are afraid of. And they're afraid of a woman of color with bodily agency. And it's so obvious to anyone who studies this sort of on a regular basis or who thinks about this on a regular basis. And I want us to think about how important it is that we get to dance. So if you were watching this in the United States, right, that we get to use our bodies, that I get to go to a class literally like 10 minutes from my house, and that we get to be in our bodies and our physical selves. And we live in this society where we have sort of fallen prey to this Cartesian ideal, this sort of separation between mind and body. And that separation is artificial. It's totally artificial. And I believe that it's one of the things that's kind of killing us in, yeah, us in sort of big general sense. But the idea that you go to work and you sit in a desk and that there are like jobs that you do where you're just like using your mind but you're not using your body. And then on the other hand, we're reading all these articles about like how sitting is the new smoking and how we need to be more active in our lives and how we need to get up and move more. Well, of course we do. Like, it's not like you can just pop your head off and that it's separate from your body. Or like, you know, that guy, the, okay, now I'm showing my age, but there was that ad for the, what was it, the flip top head guy with the toothbrush. I don't remember what it was advertising. I just remember the flip top head. Like, somehow we can like take our brains out and then have this body. Like, no, it's all connected. It's all connected. And um, I took a stance for a really, really long time that I'm like, I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm not going to get political. And then I went to grad school, and everything we did had some sort of like social, uh, either social, political, or societal connection. Because without our bodies, there isn't any of it. There's no politics. There's no society. There's no there's no labor. There's none of that without our bodies. We can't separate our brains from our bodies and expect to have anything because we'd be dead. Like, it just isn't possible. And it's remarkable to me that we try to be apolitical in our practice, yet, especially for belly dancers, our history, and it's not even our history if you're not from the Middle East, but if you're in the Arab world or you're in, you know, the Middle East, North Africa, and Turkey, dancing is political. It's rife with issues of control and oppression and the expectations of what it is to be a proper woman or to be a proper person, because we live in these cultures where if you use your body in a way that brings you joy or that brings you well-being and that brings you money, because then there's that whole thing, then you're a danger to the people around you, and you're a danger to your society. And I think this is really, really well illustrated in this so-called this non-controversy with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's a video from like 7 years ago, and she's doing the Breakfast Club dance, and she's having a good time, and, you know, God's forbid that a woman of color dance and use her body and have a good time and actually speak and be in a position of power. I think these are really exciting times. I think it's exciting that dance is in the news in a way that isn't just, isn't just entertainment related, that it is the intersection of bodies and feminism and race. I feel like this could be a really exciting moment for dance studies in the future, and especially dance studies now. And I think it's really time that we had more dancing lawmakers. I think that would really change a lot of things. So anyway, I'm off to ballet, so I'll see you later.